So today I'm going to answer a question that I get asked a lot. I got a question on one of the comments on a YouTube video I did. Someone asked me about how I can have energy when I only eat once a day. I eat one meal a day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I've got a video on eating one meal a day, OMAD as I call it, one meal a day. Basically, I fast until 5 o'clock every single day, and I do that every single day. I've been doing that for over 3 years now. And so, how do I have energy, right? And just to let you know, what do I do here is, besides just eating one meal a day, I pretty much train. It depends on, what I'm doing at the particular time. But right now, for instance, I'm training about 3 to 4 hours of workout per day. So what do I mean by that? So I'll give you yesterday and today, for example. So yesterday, I woke up at 5:30 a.m., ran 6 miles, and then at about 3 in the afternoon, I ran 5 miles, and then at 5:30, I did a Muay Thai class for about an hour. So altogether, that's maybe like 3.5 hours worth of working out. And then today, for instance, I woke up at 5:30 a.m. this morning, and I ran 6 miles, and then in a little bit here at 3 o'clock, today, I'll go ahead and go to the gym and lift for 2 hours. Okay, so again, maybe 3 hours. So maybe 3 hours to 3.5 hours a day. So that's my basic routine. And today, I won't be eating until after I finish at the gym. And yesterday, I didn't eat until, like 7 or 8 o'clock at night after I finished my workouts, all my workouts. So I fasted all day pretty much. I drank water. But how do I have energy to do all this shit, right? So the answer to this question is belief, okay, and normalcy, what becomes the norm, all right? So whatever you are used to doing, whatever you become accustomed to doing, it eventually becomes the new normal. So the kind of crazy, ridiculous workouts that I do, they're hard, and they continue to be hard, and they're challenging, and it's not like it ever gets easy, but I get used to it, so it becomes the normal. And when that becomes the normal, then it's not difficult anymore to sustain. Well, I mean, it's difficult in the sense that it's always hard, but you're able to do it, and you can do it, and you're used to it, so it almost becomes comfortable. It's not exactly comfortable, but I think you can get my point here. So what I'm trying to say here is that the same thing happens with the eating, with the having the energy to work out. It's really a matter of belief, right? Like, I know I have to do this, so I'm going to do it. This last weekend, to give you another extreme example, I'm kind of in a cutting phase, trying to really set my sight on some important goals that I have this year. So I'm doing some extreme stuff, just to let you know. But this weekend, right, I fasted all weekend. So I ate, the last meal I ate was on Friday night, and then I didn't eat at all Saturday or Sunday or Monday until I went to the gym. And on Saturday, I ran 5 miles in the morning, then did Muay Thai class, and on Sunday I ran 10 miles. And then on Monday morning, I ran 6 miles, right? So I did all this fasted, not having eaten for, at the point of Monday morning, almost 3 solid days, and I had the energy to do that. Now, I'm not going to say that I had super amounts of energy, but I had enough energy to do that. And the reason why is for 2 reasons, right? One of them is just being accustomed, right? My body has adapted to fasting and doing physical activity while I'm fasted, okay? My body has adapted to the hunger. The hunger patterns that I have are different than what they used to be when I would eat 5 or 6 small meals a day or 7 meals a day doing bodybuilding type of diet, where I'd be hungry every couple of hours, where now I'm not hungry until maybe 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, right? And I can make it till 5 or 6 or 7. It's not that big of a challenge, okay? And, I can do an extended fast over the weekend. That's a little bit more difficult. Right, so that's an adaptation, okay? And then the second thing here is that I know what I'm capable of. I have this belief. I know that just because I haven't eaten doesn't mean that I cannot work out, and I cannot work out hard, right? When I go and I do some of my runs or my lifts, I'm giving it full effort, right? I'm doing my kickboxing. I'm really giving it full effort there. That's a really good workout when I'm doing the Muay Thai. But the idea is that, is, like I said, the two things is, one, that you become accustomed and it becomes a new normal, and two, that I believe it, right? I know what I'm capable of. I've done this before. A lot of that just comes from experience, or from trying it out, right? I know that I can fast an entire weekend and still do a ton of workout during that time, and I'm not going to collapse. I'm not going to die. I am going to have energy. Now, I might not feel the greatest. I'll tell you, after fasting for 2 days, you don't have abundant amounts of energy, okay? And you are tired, especially when you work out 2 to 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours a day. You're going to be tired a lot of the time, and you're going to be lethargic to some degree, but you can still choose to turn it on, and you can still choose to summon that energy. Now, biologically speaking, your body has plenty of energy, right? It's right here. Look at this. This is some energy here, this fat, right, that I've got stored. I don't have a huge amount of fat, but we all have fat, and that's plenty of calories worth of energy, and your body, through the process of lipolysis, whatever. Anyway, your body can convert fat back into glucose and energy for you to use. So you've got plenty of energy, right? It's just in the mind. Now, again, like I said, you might not feel, especially if you're starting something extreme, if you're starting to eat 1 meal a day, right? Or you're starting to work out more, you're not going to feel like you have a lot of energy, and you're not going to feel like you can do it. And that's true. It's not going to feel so good. But over time, as you accustom yourself and you force yourself to do it, your body will adapt. Your body is amazing. Your body and your mind are both amazing at adapting to whatever you call them to do, right? There's plenty of people that do a lot more extreme shit than me, right? If you want a good book, read the book, Living with a Seal. I mean, that book will fucking change your mindset, right? The guy in that book, David Goggins, who's one of the guys I really, really respect. I'd love to get him on this channel. He does some amazing shit, right? It's kind of crazy, the kind of shit that he's able to do. It's well beyond what I do, right? It's well beyond that. But it's because he believes it. It's because he's become accustomed to it, right? And whatever you challenge yourself to do, your body will adapt. Your mind will adapt. It's just a matter of believing, of saying that new normal. If you say, I'm going to be tired, I'm going to be lethargic, and I'm not going to be able to perform because I haven't eaten, or I'm only eating 1 meal a day because I've been fasting, it's going to be true. It's going to be a true prediction. But if you can grit through it and you can make it. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to give you medical advice here. Don't take what I'm saying and go and harm yourself. If you're concerned, ask your doctor before you do something like that. I have to give you a little bit of a disclaimer here because I don't know what your health conditions are, right? I know what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing, right? I'm not advising that you do exactly what I do, but I'm saying that, if you want to, right? If you want to do something more extreme, your body will adapt to it. Your mind will adapt to it. Now, if I were eating more regularly, okay, if I were working out less, would I have more energy in general? Probably. But it doesn't mean that I don't have enough energy to do what I need to do, right? So you got to decide, and you got to choose, right? And if you want to optimize your diet to have more energy all the time and you're training, you're probably going to train less. You're probably going to rest more. You're probably going to eat more and maybe eat more frequently. But it doesn't mean that you have to do that, right? I can function, and I can function well beyond what most people can accomplish and do in a day on no food, right? And that's because I've accustomed myself to it. So I hope that answers your question, for those of you that have been asking about that. And that's all I got for you today. If you haven't subscribed already, click that subscribe button below. Click the bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.